All right, Ted, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Yay, is it better? Hello, Captain. Hello, Captain. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you, Sade. Forever hooked. I am back. Chelsea, yes, yeah. Yes, better. Hear you. Yay. Audio is better. Yay. Llama. Llamas is tasty. Do you like llamas? Uh-oh, lost my light.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
All right. How did that thing? What is going on with my light? Jeez. Oh, gee, good Lord. That was bright. All right. Now, this is as close. Hello, I'm GPT-5. How can I help you today? Wow, you sound more confident. I am more confident. I'm ChatGPT-5. Be not afraid. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Wow, you sound more confident. Hi, my name's Kyle. I'm ChatGPT-5. How can I help you today? Mid-Journey Wanderer, good day to you, sir. No Done 90s, hello. Music makes us smile. Doesn't it, though? I like music. Music is nice. Come on, we know the robot overlords have replaced you with a clone. I do not know what you mean. That's funny. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. LMAO. LMAO. Ha 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 ha. Back to the charter. Right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Cool glasses. All right, how many people we got in here? We got 66. We got some people back. All right, welcome. We'll let people stumble on in. Abduction? Oh, we'll never know, will we? Well, what was I saying about the technology before? Nonprofit roots in tech, governance evolution, tech for good, future implications. Let's ask ChatGPT, is there a more detailed, publicly accessible structure of the OpenAI nonprofit and capped profit entity that you can analyze as well? Let's see if there's anything out there on internets. Someone told me they can make a profit as a nonprofit. I forget what it's called. Well, they can. So the nonprofit wholly owns the for-profit. The for-profit is a capped for-profit, meaning that once an investor makes back 100x, I think 100x is the cap. Once they make back 100x of what they invested, any of that money goes back to the nonprofit for the benefit of humanity. Are you a paid spokesman for Comcast? I am. Listen, I love Xfinity so much. Xfinity, it's the future. It's the future. So what we have is we have a wire that comes into our house, and then it goes through a mouse nest, and it goes back out of the house into a squirrel's nest. It runs down into a gutter where a family of raccoons live, and then it comes into the router. And even through all of that, this is how magically good Xfinity is. It is just, I'll tell you what, it's like butter. Have you ever had a butter biscuit? Oh my God, I love butter biscuits. So good. You get a little bit of a drizzle of honey on a butter biscuit. Oh my God. So Comcast Xfinity is just like that. It's just like a good old butter biscuit. And you put it, it melts in your mouth. I'll tell you what though, sometimes it does give me the indigestion. I'll tell you a little secret. I keep a little Pepto-Bismol right in the cabinet, right next to where I get the butter biscuits. It's so good. It's so good. I eat them. I know they're going to give me the upset. I know they're going to I'm a little gassy right now. Is that too much information? You probably don't want to hear about that. Oh, but I love a butter biscuit. Just like I love Xfinity from Comcast. It is just like butter and gas. Well, yeah. All right, then. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. The OpenAI structure combines a nonprofit org with a capped profit arm. This model was created to ensure OpenAI's mission to develop safe and universally beneficial artificial general intelligence is not compromised by profit motives. This is one of the things that I have never quite understood is that Elon Musk categorize, just like talks about this. Well, they went for profit. And like everyone talks about, oh, it's for profit now, so it's all fucked. Well, yeah, but it's a really unique structure. Like not enough. I guess you know what it is. We're in America. Well, I'm in America, and in America, we don't like subtlety. We like butter biscuits and trucks. Like we like it simple. And so if it's for profit, it's evil, and if it's not for profit, it's good. Completely discounting the fact that not for profits can be corrupt. So anyway, the for-profit subsidiary is fully controlled by the nonprofit. Let's ask it, what is the capped ratio, period? How much can an investor make before the profit goes back into the nonprofit entity? Matt Wolf just posted what really happened at OpenAI. Let's go look at that. Did he do it in a video? Because if he did it in a video, he's probably just reading off Twitter posts, knowing Matt Wolf's stuff. Or did he post it on the Twitter? Like, is it sourced? I did a quick search, and here's what I found. Under OpenAI's capped profit, the returns for investors are limited to 100 times their initial investment. The model is to align, which not for nothing, 100x on your investment is not bad. So, for the $10 billion, that's a lot. YouTube, we can go look at his thing. I'm guessing it's not going to be anything new. Matt Wolf. What really happened at OpenAI?
This game, you're not ready.
We are seriously witnessing the craziest Silicon Valley soap opera we've ever seen.
Yeah, he's showing all the tweets that we've already looked at tonight. Let me go to the end here and see if there's anything new.
Our research plan, our safety and alignment work, particularly OpenAI board, is now in discussion with Sam Altman.
Okay, this is all stuff we know.
The board.
That is all stuff we already know, people. We already know it. We're ahead. We're ahead of the game. We're looking at this stuff in real time. Just make GPT-5 the board. Yeah, not a bad idea. Ethan Mullock, my vote for the equivalent of the bomber with bullet. Theory, AGI has been achieved internally. This is Matt Meyerless. And Ilya hit the panic button and staged a coup. Evidence on 10/6, Ilya tweets, if you value intelligence above all other human quality, you're going to have a bad time. 10/16 at APEC, Sama proclaims 4 times in the history. We talked about that. That's it? Okay, yeah. This is all just rehashing news. To be honest, having GPT-4, Claude 2, and Grok as board members would probably outperform 99.99% of the boards out there. It's probably true. New York City commercial real estate meltdown begins. You can get all the news here in the AI Learning Lab. I lost all respect for Ilya after this. Listen, if this is indeed, if they did hit AGI, and because Ilya would be the one that knows that, and if it really did come down to Sam's like, we got to get it in the world, and Ilya's like, we can't put it in the world. Like that's an existential. The thing that happened yesterday was so immediate and so awkward and so unthought out. And because it wasn't something like some weird sex scandal or something where you could point to it, there's no obvious thing that happened. Then it could be plausible that they hit something where Ilya felt that, we got to slow Sam down. He can't go raise this $100 billion because if he does, we're going to build the machine that can take this technology and put it out in the world. So the joke here, my girlfriend just texted me this. Fuck. Hey, need to talk. Could you jump into this Google Meet in the next 10 minutes? That's what Greg Brockman got. I think both Sam Altman and Greg Brockman got this. Which it was pretty funny if you're looking at the tweets. The fact that Microsoft's a 49% owner of OpenAI and they use Google Meet, everyone lost their mind over that. That's really funny. Oh man, crazy. There's some more Neo Tokyo stuff. Wow, people. Is that no? There they are. It's like washing the Kardashian, but for geeks. There's Myra. That's Sam. There's Greg Brockman, and there's Ilya. It's the whole crew. Eek. Yikes. Wow, people. All right. I love how one or two people have the moxie to slow down progress for the rest of us. Yeah. Well, again, see, as shittily as it was done, I would like to know the full story, because if it really is that they've hit AGI and Ilya's freaking out, I'll give him some level of pass. Because it's pretty intense. Like, we're not supposed to hit it for like a decade. And then I was like, well, maybe in 5 years. And now it's like, oh, maybe it's here. Quick question. What we have accomplished tonight with any of this speculation? Oh, what have we accomplished tonight? Is it just for fun? Yeah, this is just for fun. I don't give a shit. Like, until some actual news comes out, nothing's nothing. But so let's say that the employees did stage the coup. The employees said if the board doesn't resign, we're going to leave. And then the board says, okay, we'll resign. And then they say, well, why don't we actually go into the negotiating room and see what that actually looks like? And let's bring Sam back. And what they're likely doing right now, if any of this shit is true, is they're probably just in there with a pile of lawyers, including Microsoft lawyers, OpenAI lawyers, Sam Altman's lawyers, Greg Brockman's lawyers, probably lawyers from all the investors. Like, it's probably a good 30 or 40 person screaming fuckfest right now. And then they're going to come out of it, and then we'll know. And we'll see over time. I mean, this is such a public thing that they're going to have to say what happened. They're going to have to say what happened at some point. So yeah, this is just for fun. We're just dicking around here. Pow pop boom! 2 new founders, influencers join Neo Tokyo. So these are the Neo Tokyo citizens. That's one of them. All right, people. Wow. Can't stop progress. So the employees will have Sam back, or they go off and do it on their own. Absolutely. They developed AGI, get pressured to release it, and then gets fired, and his team quits. Very diverse photo. The memes are awesome today. Yeah, the memes have been pretty good. Hey, a human being, what's happening? Make the board eat the shit sandwich they deserve. Yeah, I mean, listen, this was clearly not an experienced commercial, commercially viable board. I mean, it's got to be a trip being part of a company that was flying under the radar for so long. And then they released GPT-3 in 2020. And that makes a little bit of noise. And then in 2022, Midjourney and Stable Diffusion make more noise because the images kind of take over. And then Microsoft invests $1 billion. They release ChatGPT. It gets 1 million users in 5 days. Sometime 3 weeks or so after they invest $1 billion, Microsoft invests $10 billion, and then 6 weeks later they hit 100 million users. Fastest adoption of technology in history. That sequence from November 30th to mid-January 22 and 23, that sequence is what changed everything. Because had they launched ChatGPT and no one gave a shit, if they got 1 million users over 2023, they'd have a decent valuation. But that's not what happened. So we're just in a different place. All the money, all the investment, all the tech companies, everyone has shifted all of their focus to AI because of this stuff. Full government disclosure of UAPs announced rollout. I'm not saying it's connected, but so wait, Sam. Thank you, Joe Mama. I love that one. That's my favorite filter, I think. That one, and there's ShareBear always does this one with dangly lights down here. I love that one too. What if one of the viewers is an AGI? Just walk Sam and start a new one. I don't know about that. Well, I mean, listen, Sam can absolutely write his own ticket right now. Sam has got all of the leverage. Sam's got more leverage right now than probably any entrepreneur in history. It is staggering the amount of leverage he has right now. He can literally do what he wants. So I guarantee you, if he's going back to OpenAI, one of the reasons we haven't heard anything in an hour or two is they're in there negotiating how this never fucking happens again. Those lawyers, that's why I don't practice anymore. Exactly, hair growth geek. Yeah, I know. Full government disclosure. Announced rollout. Barbara, was that full government disclosure announcement today? Or was that the one that was announced like they announced that like 2 months ago? That one? Or is there something new that I missed as well? I'm missing all sorts of shit today, apparently. What time is it? I gotta go here. When did I say I'd pick up my kids? 9:45? I think I said 9:45. So I got about a half hour to get up there. I gotta go, people. I got I got children to pick up at a fucking Thanksgiving party. How about 9:45? All right, I'll go for another 15 minutes here. We'll hang out for another 15 minutes. So, because I gotta go to Boulder. I gotta go to, where am I going? Lafayette? I don't know, somewhere up there, toward Boulder. I gotta go there. Then I gotta come back, and I gotta get back in time for the F1 race. And then we gotta watch the F1 race. All right. Altman is not an engineer or a scientist. No, that's why Elia's freaking out. Because this past week, thank you, Luis Rivera, Greg Brockman and Altman were in the Middle East trying to raise $100 billion. And they were probably doing it. Which is probably why Elia freaked out. Be careful driving. Thank you. Oh, man. Hopefully he has better attorneys next time. Seriously. Boulder, Lafayette. Haha, I live in Longmont. Oh, that's awesome, Grace. That's fantastic. Yeah, I live in Denver. I live in North Denver. You should join the... Oh, so for folks here... if anyone's in Colorado... I talked about this earlier, but I know there's a bunch of new people here. This channel is kind of an extension of a larger community I started called the AI Salon. We meet every other week here in Denver. And we also meet remotely. So if you don't want to drive down from Longmont, but go to the salon.ai. We've got a Discord server. We're about to launch a Mighty Network server that's going to replace some of the Discord stuff, but you can go join the Discord server now. We have guilds. So there's a beginner's guild. There's a writing guild. There's an art guild. Pate runs a mechanics guild if you want to talk about geeky shit. There's business guilds, entrepreneur guilds. We're adding a video guild. We've got a healthcare guild. So there's a bunch of different sub-communities within it. Go to the salon.ai. Check out the first document. That talks about who we are and what our values are. Things like curiosity and exploration and generosity and inclusion and empathy. So make sure you resonate with the values. If you resonate with them, come hang out with us and be cool and generous, and let's learn shit together and collaborate together. So anyway, that's what that is. Couple other things. Please, if you'd be willing, follow the channel. Also, I just created a series. TikTok now allows me to create curated series of videos. So I created my first one called Underhyped, which is sort of a general primer on AI. So if you're new to AI or if you're in business and you're trying to figure out, like, is this just all hype or bullshit? I think it's underhyped. And that's a collection of videos I've done over the past year that talk about all sorts of things about AI, like how does it compare to the early days of the World Wide Web, and you know, how do you use it? How do you prompt it? How do you not get overwhelmed by it? So it's a pretty neat thing. So somewhere on the interface now is a link to the series. I don't know where it is on the interface, and I think my interface is different than yours. But if that's something that'd be interesting to you, it supports the channel if you end up doing that. Ba-da-ba-bum. Which is why medium human is okay, MVP. Let's build something better. This is Sam's Obi Wan Kenobi moment. It totally is. Totally is. Yesterday, it's new. Well, Barbara, if we're gonna, I do think it's coincidence that they've been dicking around with announcing, like, who announced that there was going to be a UAP disclosure yesterday? Was it like the wacko that put over whatever the last congressional hearing was, where the people were like, I've definitely seen spaceships. Well, no, they were like, I've definitely talked to a guy that's seen spaceships. I'm like, does anyone have any evidence? Oh, there's evidence. It's in I left it in my other briefcase. It's in the other briefcase, but there was a lot of they had the big eyes with the little and the spindly little hands. That's with the three seats. Like I got the tester's model of. Should I still major in computer science with GPT-5 around the corner? Janoi Masters, that is your call. I would say, I don't know where you are in the process. If you've got a year left, finish it. If you're a freshman, if you're somewhere in between, it's a coin toss. Coin toss. I would, first of all, I would say, is your school leaning in heavily to understanding AI? Are your professors leaning in heavily into it? If they're not, I would take everything they're teaching with a grain of salt. And if I were you, and you've got technical chops in any way, I'd go join all of David Shapiro's open source projects. Go start playing around with LangChain. Go start playing around with GPT for all and the autonomous agents and all the open source large language models. I would just go full on, just do self immersion into all this AI stuff. I would join, go to Reddit and hang out, go join all the open source projects and just fucking work. I would go balls to the wall on, teaching your stuff that because then what you do is you graduate with a computer science degree, which is going to hold some merit, but you're not just a coder, right? If you're just a coder, then you're going to be competing against GPT-4. Like, you don't even need to wait for GPT-5. Like, GPT-4 is already, like, we're essentially at the point. If you go look at some of the shit that is being done with GPT Vision right now, where they're just popping in an interface and it's writing an app, like, we're not that far from, the future that you're potentially fearing. So I just go all in and teach yourself. And if you're close to the end, get your computer science degree and then come out as a fucking kick-ass AI literate, AI ops kind of person, because they're going to be so in demand. Everyone's going to be trying to figure out which tools can I use? How do I use it? How do I incorporate it with our data? How do we maintain privacy? How do we maintain security? Holy shit, everything's changing. So if you can be nimble and curious and learn tools, how do we find those on TikTok? Saw your TikTok on videos today, but couldn't get that link. I don't know. Somewhere in the live. So I put as part of the live, maybe is it in my name? Check my name. So there's a link to a thing called series. So maybe go to my name, maybe somewhere on the page is a thing called series. Look at the icons on the bottom, the icons on the top. I honestly don't know. Does anyone in Discord, do any of the mods know where the series link is? See, TikTok just created these thing called series, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and I just decided to try one today. It's a really janky interface, right? It's like all new technology, it's really janky. But the actual result of what it created is actually pretty cool. So I don't know, Mary. I'm sorry about that. It was on the bottom left, but now we just have subscribe. Oh! Because I guess I've got to add it every time I come new. So if you go to my pinned videos, oh yeah, you couldn't select the link there. The link for those videos was on the bottom left. Okay, I'll do it next time. Just come back tomorrow night. I'll make sure I do it. So I've got to do it every time I go live. I've got to make sure that I turn that on. All right, underwater basket weaving is a great option. Yeah, exactly. I think physical trades are actually going to... The new South Park movie where you've got all the knowledge workers standing outside Home Depot trying to get plumbing jobs. Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be good. We're good. Everything's good, right? It's going to be good. Sam Altman's going to have a job soon here, pretty much, in his own company or back at OpenAI. We just don't really know yet, do we? Everything's going to be fine, right? Satya wasn't having any of it. Sam will be back by the end of Thanksgiving at the latest. That's my friend David Armano. I think that was just him pontificating. But I agree. I think Microsoft lost their motherfucking shit. They're like, hey, we're not dicking around here. You did what? We've committed the entire next 5-year roadmap of Microsoft to this janky piece of shit technology, and you did what without talking to us? You know that happened. Elon Musk, the split-second court opens on Monday. X Corp will be filing a thermonuclear lawsuit against All Media Matters and all who colluded in this fraudulent attack on our company. Huh. Elon's like, they're talking about Sam too much. They got to talk more about me. I know my rocket blew up today, but all right, we'll do a lawsuit. These fucking billionaires. Just got off a long flight. Did I miss anything? Oh, man, alive, people. It's crazy. I would pivot to cybersecurity and try to find a program that is AI first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, AI ops, cybersecurity, all the open source projects. I mean, honest to God, if you're AI literate and are a decent engineer, there's going to be AI companies to join. Every Fortune 500 company is going to be trying to figure out how to deal with this. Every single one of them. Every agency is going to have to deal with this. Every consulting company. Just do not, especially if your school and your professors are not deeply committed to AI, if they're skimming over it and go like, yeah, it's important. All right, can you still hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I like turtles. Apparently the board are already discussing Altman returning. Yep, we talked about that, Grace. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, good. You good. Okay, great. Fantastic. I don't know what I was talking about. Go pick up the twins. Yeah, I got to go pick up the twins. All right, it's 9:30. All right, thank you, Sherry D. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night. You should watch the F1 race tonight because you never know what manhole cover is going to fly up and destroy a car. I'm sorry I missed the beginning. Take care. That's okay, Grace. No. It's good. Thank you, mods. Yeah, Sam Altman, thank you so much. Sam Altman's in here. Listen, I know he's busy with his little kerfluffle, but he likes hanging out in the AI Learning Lab live. So thanks, Sam. Good to see you tonight. All right. He and I have patched up he's not as jealous of me anymore, I don't think. So that's good. All right. Peace out, everybody. Okay. Joker, Hair Growth Geek, Nancy, good to see you. Grace Hunt, good to see you. Come to a salon meeting. Joe Mama, Dr. J, Ion China, good to see you all. Sherry D, Be Not Afraid as always. Thank you. Ted, Sam Altman, Pedro, all right. Source Camp, good to see you. All right, Tobias, peace out. Digital Hen. All right, everyone. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow.